got another little repair before we start our next job on Monday. So what we're gonna be doing right here is we have a wall that is in between the two rooms, and the customer had previously made an opening to put two doors to make this room into, I guess, a bigger room or playroom for the kids. But now the kids are getting older, and they have decided that they want to put this wall for privacy so that they can have two separate rooms for the kids. So we're removing the whole door frame, framing back out, putting the drywall, and retexturing and painting this particular wall here. So we just wanted to make a quick video so you guys can see the process and how we go about it. So stay tuned.
So we got the casing out from this opening, and now we're going to be cutting the carpet down center just to give us some playroom for after the wall is installed. That we'll be able to install a tack strip and put the carpet back in place where it's supposed to go. So we're going to use one of the pieces of the casing to kind of guide us so we can do a semi-straight line down the center. That way we can just fold back the carpet while we assemble the wall and put up our drywall. So we're going to be cutting the bottom stud for the wall, for the new wall, and it's 66.5, and then we're going to be cutting the ones that are going up, which will be at 81.5. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to use our square to guide ourselves so we can cut straight on our line that we need. Just like that, and we're going to cut the rest.
Update time. So we have our wall up. That's done. We're about to go cut our drywall. Go ahead and install it. 2x4 studs, 16 inches on center, 5-foot opening. So that's that. We're also taking care of the closet right now, and we removed a shoe rack on there. We didn't get a chance to show you. So we got done already installing our drywall. Now the next step, we're gonna be using this mesh tape to cover our seams, and then using our Easy 5 and Easy 20. So this one dries in about 5 to 10 minutes. That one over there dries in about 30 minutes. So we're gonna be using the 5 first to cover up some of our gaps, our bigger gaps, and leave us a smoother surface, and then we'll go back with our 20. And our 20 is going to allow us to do multiple coats on the same day so that we can try to finish up this as fast as we can.
Alright guys, so first coat just to cover the tape, it's done. Now we're going to go to this other side to do the first coat. So we'll be back once we got this done, and then we'll do the second coat. Alright everyone, so we did the second coat, and the that's pretty much it for today. We're just gonna let it dry, come back in the morning and do a third coat. What's going on, everyone? So we're back here and we already did a third coat on the wall, and it looks like that's gonna do it. We just need to wait until it dries so we can sand it, probably tomorrow. And on the meantime, I already went ahead and cut the baseboards that are gonna go here, the ones that are going in here, and I already installed the tack strips. And so now I'm gonna cut the carpet a little bit, remove the baseboard first, cut the carpet a little bit so we can get a closer guess to where we need to actually have the final cut. So I'm gonna do that now.
Alright guys, so we just sanded our walls. There's one thing that you really got to be careful about, and that's when you're sanding, you want to make sure that you really sand the edges. That's where most people mess up, and a lot of these patches that you see, you can see the outline. It's just, it's just there because people get lazy and they don't sand everything down. So you got to make sure that you sand the edges real nice, and that's going to be the hardest part of it, because you're sanding through paint, you're sanding through old texture, and but you got to make sure that you do that so that it's nice and smooth, and you won't be able to tell after the patch is done. So always sand your edges, your flat sections, just very light sanding. But other than that, just make sure your edges are nice and smooth. So that's it. We're gonna roll our texture right now. We're gonna roll, and then we're gonna stamp it with crossfoot, which is what they have on the walls.
Alright, so we're rolling the texture first, and then we're going to be stamping it with this. So we need somewhat of a thick coat to kind of match what's already on the other walls.
And you want to make sure that you do the whole wall so that your texture matches. Otherwise, you'll notice where you stopped all the texture. If you have to do a whole wall, then so be it. But that's what you gotta do. That's what the texture looks like, and we're trying to match this. That's what they have on the walls, and we know for a fact that that's crossfoot. This is what the stumping brush looks like. It's essentially a just a cleaning brush with the hairs pulled back. The texture is now dry, so now we're gonna roll our first coat of paint on the wall, let that dry, and then we'll hit it with a second coat, and that'll be it.
I just don't want this moment to end, but now you say you gotta go. Baby, why you gotta go? Like the mirror you reflect me. I just don't want this.
Alright everyone, so we're pretty much done here. 2 coats on the wall, and then we painted the baseboards to match the yellowed, what used to be white. And now the paint just needs to dry, but it's not going to be noticeable. This is a patch that we did. I think we did a pretty good job. can see this room, and then we got this other room.